Hey there guys, hello, welcome to another video. I've just noticed if there's one thing that I don't like about making videos is it's always the intros. I always make them more awkward than they really need to be, but anyway, let's get on with the video. Today I wanted to talk about The Sims 4, a game that I'm really starting to look forward to, and it really isn't too far away now. I've got a few little different topics to talk about, but firstly I'd like to mention, as you're seeing the screenshots now, is the cartooniness of the graphics that people have often complained about. Keep in mind that what we're looking at right now is very early, alpha footage of the game, or alpha screenshots of the game. So obviously it's probably going to look a lot better than that. And personally, I don't mind that sort of cartoony look because, one, it helps the game with aging. You know, World of Warcraft still looks okay because of the cartoony graphics. And two, just because, you know, it doesn't need to be completely realistic for me. It's mainly about the actual gameplay. But anyway, let's get into the first topic of today's video, which is relationships. So you pretty much have two separate sort of bars. You know, we're all used to the, relationship bar, which had, everything to do with romance and friendships and all that sort of stuff. Now there's two separate ones. There's a romance bar and then there's the normal one, which pretty much means Sims can happily just have one night stands without having to actually maintain a deeper sort of relationship. Which obviously is really good. You'll see that a general sort of trend in these videos I'm going to be making is that they're adding so many more, realistic sort of things into the game, which is great. Next thing is the group conversations, which for me, although it might not sound like a big deal, it really is, and I'll explain why in a second. Pretty much it means that, one small party that we had before in Sims can now be sort of a big connected group where, just like in real life, people are all talking to each other. There's not just one person talking to another person, and there's only, one person that you can talk to at a time. Now, you can actually have group conversations, which is really great. It also means that, families can sit down at dinner tables and talk as a family, which is just going to be so much better. It's really going to help the sort of immersion sort of side of it. But I just think, yeah, that whole sort of thing that they're adding there with the group conversations is just going to make the whole game a lot better. Along with this, Sims can now multitask as well, which is something that I think The Sims has needed for a while now. Sims 3 was, for me, not the biggest sort of step up from Sims 2, which was a bit of a disappointment, but this game really seems to have taken a bigger sort of leap, which is great to see. So, instead of, having to do one thing at a time, like, you could just be watching TV, but you couldn't do anything else. Now you can, chat while you're cooking or eating while watching TV, or, you could really be doing anything at all, which is really good, and I think that's going to add a lot to the game, and it just means that everything about the game is going to feel so much more realistic. Lastly is the skills. Now keep in mind that although there are a few here, there's going to be a lot more that are going to come out on launch. These are just the ones that Maxis has confirmed so far. The first one is violin. So I believe there was a Sims, now I don't remember because I haven't played in a while, where you could do guitar, violin, piano, all these different sort of ones. In Sims 3, I believe we could only do guitar, so that's really good. You can do violin, guitar, hacking, which was, I believe, a secret skill in Sims 3, writing, cooking, which I've always liked as a skill, because, I don't know, there's something that was appealing about making a really good meal in The Sims, and gardening, which despite I don't like despite not really having an interest of it in real life, it is actually a lot of fun in The Sims. I don't know what it is, how they managed to make gardening so fun. And the last one is woohoo. Now, I know what you're thinking, that is an odd skill to have, but yeah, I don't know why they're adding that. I guess it means that, the more you woohoo, the better you are at it, or I don't know really how it's going to work. I guess that's cool in a way. I don't know what really the point of it is. I guess it'll make the sort of interest of your partner a lot higher if you're good at woohooing. I suppose you're going to be able to say it, like, if you're going for a job interview, you could be like, I'm amazing at woohooing. But anyway, let's move on from that. That is the skills that have been confirmed so far. You can see they've taken quite a fair few from, Sims 3 expansions and previous Sims games. So, that's all I'm going to talk about in this video. Next video, I'll go over a lot more sort of gameplay features and, we'll go into that sort of stuff a bit further. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys later.